Untitled, Nicholas D. Kristoff. It is a languid afternoon in the red light district of Phnom Penh, Cambodia. With a male interpreter, I walk inside a brothel and sit down, and begin to interview a girl named Shri. Shri is 13, but looks about 11. She laughs like a little child one moment, teasing me for not speaking Khmer. But then she chokes up as she points to the charred remains of a brothel 2 doors away, where 2 girls were burned to death because they had been permanently chained to their beds. Shri breaks down as I ask her how she came to be here. Bitterly, she tells how her father died, how her mother remarried a terrible man who beat her, and how the couple became overwhelmed with medical bills and decided to sell Shri to raise money. Most of the venom is heaped on her stepfather, but Shri admits that her own mother acquiesced in the sale. I ask her if she hates her mother. She fights tears as she says no. Mom was sick and needed money, she says, adding, I don't hate her. But she begins to play with a piece of brittle plastic on the table, breaking it with her slender fingers, violently crushing it into smaller and smaller pieces. Shri introduces me to her friend, another girl in the brothel who is 15. She tells me how the friend was kidnapped and brought here and sold to this brothel. But the mother searched all around Cambodia for her. Finally, a week before my visit, the mother came to this brothel and found her daughter. They had a joyful reunion. But the brothel owner, a stout middle-aged woman, is impatient with me. The brothel owner refused to release the girl for whom she had paid good money. And so the mother had to leave empty-handed. The brothel owner, a stout middle-aged woman, is impatient with me again. She trots over and urges me to take the girls into a room in the back. She pulls the girls' shirts down to reveal their breasts. Or, in the case of Shri, the nipple that will eventually become a breast, if she lives long enough. You like? She asks in broken English. I put the brothel owner off and order more drinks from her. She overcharges for them, and so she grumbles and retreats. In my heart, I want to buy Shri and her friend and set them free. But journalists aren't supposed to get involved. I push the thought back deep in my mind. At dusk, I walk out of the brothel, leaving the 2 girls behind. I know that I have emerged with a good story that will end up on the New York Times front page. That I have profited from these girls, and that they will stay behind and die of AIDS. I'm just one more man who has come into this brothel and exploited Shri, getting what he wanted and leaving her behind. That was 10 years ago this spring. Shri and her friend are almost certainly dead by now, though they haunt me still. I failed them.